Life is about learning how to find balance. But I can't do it. Why? Because I have to put all my focus into one thing. How can I balance work and my relationship, bro? This gave me a cool idea for today's video. Hey everyone. Everyone knows what balance is, right? It's like standing up straight with both feet planted firmly on the ground. Your whole body is very stable, almost impossible to fall. But the price you pay is that you can't move anywhere. You just stand still. This is obvious, isn't it? That's why we have another concept, which I call Balance Plus. It's like how members of an honor guard march. The front and back feet move very evenly. When the left foot steps up, the right arm swings up, and when the right foot steps up, the left arm swings up. Everything coordinates smoothly and harmoniously. As you move forward, your upper body leans a little to keep your lower body balanced. If you maintain this rhythm, you'll almost never fall. But the best thing is you're not standing still. You keep moving forward, creating development. Okay, that's the theory. Now let's talk about reality. How's your life? If you feel everything is going well, then you've obviously found your balance. You're content and don't need anything more. But if you feel your life isn't as you'd like it to be, then you can't just stand still. You have to move forward in a balance plus state to achieve your goals. Think of it simply. If you want everything to stay the same, you just need to maintain balance. But if you want a better life, you need Balance Plus. If you earn $50,000 a year, but want to become a millionaire, your abilities need to be on a completely different level. You can't just hope to one day stumble upon a suitcase full of money. Everything has a price. Our life is like a glass with many compartments: career, family, friends, health, and mind. The problem is that our resources, time and energy, are limited. When you pour all your energy into one compartment, the others will be depleted. When you prioritize one thing, something else has to suffer. So how do you balance? When you're young, you should focus on your career first. Most problems in life are related to finances. Get financially stable first, then deal with other things later. You can't take care of others if you can't even take care of yourself, right? You can pour all your energy into the career compartment in the early years. It might take 15 years, or if you're good, just 5 years to achieve certain successes. You'll have a house, a car, a partner, good friends, and a healthy body. At this point, you're in a very balanced state. Then, life will start to challenge you with unexpected situations that throw you off balance. It could be financial difficulties due to an economic downturn, a child who needs more attention, a close friend's betrayal, or an unfavorable health diagnosis. These situations will force you to reallocate your resources, prioritizing which problem to solve first to make everything okay. If your wife needs your help with the kids, but you keep prioritizing hanging out with friends, that's a big problem. Or if you're sick, but you keep pouring all your energy into work, you might have to depart before you achieve success. So, to find balance, you have to control your desires. If you want to fill all the compartments, start with the one that is most urgent and important. After you've managed your desires, you need to manage your resources. What are your current capabilities? What is your time budget? For example, if your career is stable with good cash flow, find a reliable manager. Ensure that even if you're not at the office, everything runs well. Then you can rest assured and spend time with your family. This is a form of leverage, using others' energy to fill your own compartment. But you have to treat them well and pay them fairly, otherwise they'll leave. When your work hits a snag, you have to spend more time on it. Your wife might not leave you, but your career might. Therefore, you need to talk to your family to get their support. If you're skilled at communication, or your wife is understanding, or both, then that's a great blessing. When your career is stable again, you can make it up to your family, health, mental well-being, and social life. With money, you can take the whole family on a trip. After the trip, you can get a gym membership. Then, you can focus on your mental health and meet up with friends later. Prioritize what's most urgent. If you pour all your energy into your social life, constantly partying, then the other compartments will be empty. No money, unhappy family, poor health, and a sluggish mind. At that point, you'll ask me how to find balance, and I won't know how to answer. The other day, when I was shaving, my daughter asked, "What are you doing, Dad?" I replied, "I'm shaving." "Why do you have a beard?" "I'm getting old, my dear." She hugged me, puckered up, and said, "I don't want you to get old and die." I laughed at her innocence and at myself. I was once like her, with my own desires. I wanted to have a happy family, but I didn't realize I'd have to bear the responsibility for a lifetime, all because I stepped into that marriage. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Panicked as he saw his wife glare at him. My lesson is, be careful with your desires. Why? Because the more you want, the more you cling. The more you cling, the more you suffer. Suffering is when you want something but can't have it, or when you have something you don't want, or when you have it, you're afraid of losing it. It's all suffering. Suffering is your weakest point. If you have no weaknesses, no one can hurt you. So your desires are your biggest weakness. And people who want to control you will secretly or openly find out what you want so they can manipulate you. In the past, leaders understood that the voice of the people is the voice of God. They would listen to the people's opinions to rule smoothly. You want land? Then I will grant you land. So everyone had food and clothes. Were they happy? Not entirely. What if the king takes it back? I will guarantee your ownership as long as you are happy. But if you rebel, you'll lose everything. By pleasing the people, the king wouldn't have to deal with any rebellions. That's a bit grand. Let's get back to everyday life. My daughter loves watching cartoons, and she's only allowed to watch after she finishes her meal and takes a bath without being reminded. One day, I cooked something she didn't like. I gave her a choice: either finish your food or no cartoons. Problem solved. The point here isn't that I'm forcing my child, but that she's tying herself down with her own desires. If she didn't want to watch cartoons, no one could force her to eat. Back to the shaving story. Why did my daughter say she didn't want me to get old and die? Because she loves me. She loves me so much that just seeing me makes her feel safe and happy, knowing I'm always there. Of course, life is impermanent. No one lives forever. If I were to pass away, she would lose the person she loves, and she would be very sad. Therefore, love is also a form of desire and the root of all suffering. I'll talk more about this another time. Now I'm tired. Time for bed.